Hello dears, let's come with the welcome to Sahitya Abhyasa Academy. In for our syllabus called gender studies, we'll have the first concept, that is sex and gender. What is sex and what is gender? From two classes, I have give this concept in a way which you come to know at least little about that. Though also, according to the topics, according to the concept, I have to explain in a way which helps in your exam also. Because if this question may ask in your exam, means you have to write in a way that should be written in a form. Let's see. First, what is sex and what is gender? Need to change some color, sorry for this. Okay, gender studies, the term sex and gender are very important, but they mean different things, according to gender studies means sex and gender biologically what they are going to be decided, what they are going to be identify in the society, and gender what they are going to share, show their behaviors. On that basis they are going to be considered, they are going to be decided what kind of this person. Being a girl, behave like a boy. Being a boy, behave like a girl. They are not like a common consider as a male or a female. They are going to putting in a some kind of category. So that is what called a gender. Fine, it's a very important, but they mean different things. Both are different. Biologically is different, by behavior, by mind, by way of thinking, their view, by way of their making themselves in a stylic way, that decide their gender. According to that, first, sex, that is biologically. Definition: sex refers to the biologically, where it is biological differences between male, female or intersex bodies. Male, female and intersex. It could be third gender. What are the characteristics? For example, chromosomes. That should be, we can see that double X in a female and XY in a male. And hormones, chromosomes, it would be the part of in our body. Yes, if we see that double X, it's considered as you are a female. If it can be appear as a XY, means it is as a male. Hormones, that is estrogen and testosterone. If we see that in our body that estrogen part is more, you would be considered as a female. If hormones are more in your body, that would be considered as a female. Anatomy and reproductive organs, uterus and penis. Yes, on this basis or these organs, we are going to we are going to, or our body is going to show the characteristics of male or a female. Whereas secondary sex traits the breast, body hair and waist depth. So what I am going to telling you that on the biologically can be seen in a differences in a human body. Next, important is that some people are intersex, meaning they are born with a biologically traits that don't fit typically male or a female categories. See, intersex means they take the born as a male or a female, but according to characteristic, they are not performing like that. If they got like a boy, like a birth like a boy, but their behavior is quite different from being like a boy. Yes, this is what called the intersection. We can see the mixture of two persons, like male or a female's characters can be seen in this category. People call intersection, means third gender, we can say. By physically they may look like a female, by mentally they perform like a boy. That is what called intersection. We can see the mixture of hormones or a chromosomes can be seen in them. Both are the hormones can be seen in them. And what about the gender? So it is constructed by the society and the culture. What? Gender refers to the roles, behaviors and identities that society assign to people based on their perceived sex. If you are a boy, you should behave like a boy. That is what society made the construction, made the rules. be like a man. So sometimes no, sometimes you can observe that if a boy is not able to take the decision, that time usually a kind of a statements come out. Be like a man, yeah, you can do it. See, be like a man means man have a kind of a quality that no one category have that. So that's what. So here gender decided means according to their sex, according to their biologically, that gender should be like that. What the means, it is the thing which made to the people like that is called, that is gender. Like roles, whether it is roles, behaviors or identities that society assigned to people based on their perspective. If you are a male, be like a male. If you are a female, be like a female. This is what tells sorry, these people's behavior tells the their gender. If you behave, if you are a boy behave like a girl means you are not coming under the category called women or a male. You would be you would be keeping in another kind of a category. Fine. Next aspects example. For example, according to gender roles means boys are strong, girls are gentle. This is what society made, social and cultural. Boys made for the strong, intellectual, powerful, whereas the girls are made for the gentle, innocent, emotional. This is what society made us. And gender identity means man, woman, non binary, neither male nor female. And transgender, completely third gender. Okay, can see the two categories appear, characteristics appearance in there, in them. Gender expression, clothing, hairstyle, voice tone or a behavior. If a male is there, his voice should be like a lion. Am I right? Fine. Her behavior should be like a male. Her voice tone should be like a male. Her hairstyle should be like a male. And her clothing should the sense of a male itself. If you see, say, you can observe the, reels that the face is like a male and the hair can be seen as a like a girl. He has a long hair and beard, but the eyes like a girl. We can see such reels in them. So those people are not considered completely female or completely male. They are going to putting in a kind of a category. Okay, that you have studied, that is LGBT under any kind of category. So their voices is called as a part of gender studies. Fine. The expressions means men's clothing should be like this, his hairstyle should be like this, his voice tone should be like this, his behavior should be like this. If he's follow these are the things, he would be considered as a pure male. If these things are follow in the category, in individualist called the female, that should be considered as a female. This is what the gender expression. Gender means behaviors. Okay, fine. Next, gender is not a fixed. It can be changed over a time and varies across the culture. So this is how, see, gender means, for example, you can see a kind of a people living in the society. Beginning, they are like a male means beginning itself biologically they become a male. When they have contact with the kind of a group people, they thought to think themselves their gender means they think that why I mean they think like that. No, I'm a boy. What if I became a girl? So they turn into become themselves in a kind of a operation, and they themselves turn to become like a female and try to lead their life becoming a girl. So according to time, we cannot conclude ourselves he's a boy, he's a girl, because a kind of a a trivial kind of a thoughts is going everyone's people. People that sometimes in the, for example, it might be effect of society, it might be effect of called the bad companion, it might effects of the overthinking, it might affects from it might affect of the stress in their life. Suddenly they made decision to change themselves by biologically. So this is how they just try to test themselves or want to change themselves. So according to gender, it is not fixed. According to situation, according to time, over time they are going to show the changes among them. So here we can see the category and all. Okay, fine. And next, famous quote, that is, one is not born but rather becomes a woman. I have told now, this is Simon de Beauvoir's famous quote that is highlighting how gender is constructed, not innate. Innate means natural. So naturally it is not fixed. According to situation, according to the society, they are going to make the differences among the people, whether it is a boy or a girl. In a short way, sex means what you are born with a body by birth, what you are getting by birth will take the entry in the world, that is sex. And the gender means what you identify as a mind identity role. Your behaviors decide your gender. Being a male, you behave like a female means you are not considered as a male. Instead that you are under the name of non-binary, or a kind of a category you are going to putting you in such categories. And you can't always assume someone's gender from their sex. So if he's a male means he should pretend like a male. No, some kind of a hormones can be affect in their body, and for that reason it can be changed their behavior also. According to their behaviors, we cannot justify the complete biologically that this person is a male or this person is a female, like that. So this is about gender and sex, my first topic from the first concept of gender study, that is sex and gender. Hope so you guys have understood my class. uh, I try to make easy very easy for you in the next class. Thank you. Bye bye.